If you've been calling everything burnout, there's a good chance that you've been treating the wrong thing. Here's a question that changes everything. Is it overwhelm or burnout? Because if you get this wrong, you could be trying solutions that make things worse. Let me show you the difference today. Let's go be brave. Welcome to Deep Work Haven. I am Takia. We focus on clarity and boundaries for women reclaiming direction and self-trust. Most of us use these words like they mean the same thing. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm completely burned out. We throw them around interchangeably whenever we feel out of it. But what I've learned over the years working with teams and supporting women, walking through both myself, they are different conditions. And the path out of each is also different. If you treat overwhelm like burnout, you'll quit things that you should have kept. But treat burnout like overwhelm and you'll continue to try and put out fires while your foundation is crumbling. So let's get very clear today. Stick around because I also have a quick self-diagnostic tool that you might find useful. Burnout versus overwhelm. Overwhelm is situational, burnout is systemic. They feel similar, but they're not the same. Overwhelm is mostly about volume and timing, meaning too many decisions, too many people pulling on you all at once. Moms are probably very clear with that one. Think of it like this. You're a very capable driver, maybe on your morning commute. All of a sudden you hit 4 lanes of traffic and your GPS just stops working for whatever reason. Now, you can drive, but you just need clear directions and maybe fewer lanes, right? So you're capable and functional, but you just have too much coming at you at one time. Some signals for overwhelm might be that rest helps, delegation helps. When you get support, right? You get those other directions, your GPS might start working, fewer lanes. You take something off of your plate, basically, and you feel lighter. Your energy comes back. Think of your overwhelmed brain saying, I need help organizing and prioritizing. Burnout is different. It's what happens when you've been operating from a depleted space across your emotional, mental, and spiritual systems for far too long. Rest doesn't touch it. You can take a break. You can come back from that same break and still feel empty. You're disconnected from what used to matter. Everything irritates you now. And in the medical and occupational world, burnout is linked to chronic stress without adequate recovery. And over time, that same stress is going to warp your hormones, your sleep, and even your immune system. Burnout is saying, ma'am, I cannot work efficiently under these circumstances. Even when the schedule clears, you don't feel better because it's about the system that created the problem. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Overwhelm needs support. Burnout needs a reset. For years, many of us were taught to be capable and dependable and silent about our needs. So we self-managed, we self-sacrificed, and even self-silenced. That's a whole lot of selves. That kind of strength looks admirable, and sometimes it even feels that way. But even the strongest women weren't meant to function unsupported. Needing support isn't a character flaw. It isn't a mutation. It's part of how God designed us. He didn't design us to carry life unsupported. Period. Let me help you identify where you are. Here are some questions you can ask yourself. For overwhelm, you can ask yourself, if I had clear priorities and support, would I feel better? 2, does my energy return after rest or delegation? 2 questions for burnout. Have I been pushing through exhaustion for years? 2, do I feel disconnected from things that used to matter. Just answer those 4 questions honestly. No performance, no guilt, nothing to prove to anyone. If you mislabel burnout as overwhelm, you'll keep trying to organize a system that needs rebuilding. Remember, trying to put out the fires while your foundation is crumbling. You'll try another productivity hack. You'll push through one more season wondering why nothing's working. If you mislabel overwhelm as burnout, you'll end up pulling back from life when you actually just need structure and support. You'll convince yourself you can't handle anything. You'll shrink when you should have just asked for help. And that's why the diagnosis matters. In the next videos, I'm going to show you what that support actually looks like when you're overwhelmed. The systems, the boundaries, the ask for help strategies that work. You're not alone in this. And I'm going to show you what a real reset looks like when you're burned out. Because it's not a bubble bath in a journal. It's deeper than that. But for now, you have one job. That's clarity. Name the right problem. Because trying to fix the wrong thing is what's keeping you exhausted and spinning around in the same place. Name the right problem and the solution stops fighting you. If anything was clarified for you today, go ahead and click this playlist right here. And God willing, I'll see you in the next video.